Hello, the Elite Gamers and the Ninjas. It's Chandog here, and today I'm here with...
Baninja.
And basically, though, we're doing a bit of a different video today. We're going to be doing a video on a creepypasta. Now, this one isn't too creepy. It doesn't got, like, those kind of images that are creepy. It's just in Minecraft, so don't worry. But I think it can be a bit creepy. I mean, I've already read over it, but this is BA Ninja's first time hearing it. Right, BA Ninja?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do it. He's gonna read 3 paragraphs. I'm gonna read the other 3. We're gonna try to do the best voice we can. Now, don't be too critical on us. This is our first creepypasta. Just to let you know, this is called A Scream from the End. It's by Magic Merker. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, and I will link it in the description below. So yeah, but anyway, B Ninja, got anything you want to say before we start it?
Not really.
So yeah, but this is our first time. I think I'm excited. I think Tristan is.
Yay.
So I was just waiting. So yeah, but anyway, I actually do, and if you get bored, I actually do have some footage that's sort of relevant to this. That's why I picked a Minecraft creepypasta first. Although some of these I might not have any footage. So but anyway, let's get to the creepypasta. Hope you all enjoy. Turn off your lights, put down your windows, and let's get into it.
The usual stories about Minecraft will always go to Herobrine, about how he lives, and he's a lot more than code. But have you ever wondered about the Endermen, and whether there are any secrets about them? Everyone who has played Minecraft is really familiar with them by now. And while they can be hard to find in the overworld, many have visited their home in the end. Of course, they aren't hostile unless you look at them or attack them. For this reason, quite a few people consider them friendly and like them. Personally, I've always found them creepy and killed them whenever I could. They are based off of Slenderman, after all. While being as strong as they are, regular players know that if you run into one right after you spawn, you run for water. For some reason, Notch decided to code them with fear of water. And whoever thought anything bad could happen with water, right? Well, water is the whole reason this mess started. I haven't even attempted to start up my game since then. I was playing on my regular world, a server that my friends and I had started. We had plenty of houses built, a seemingly unlimited supply of diamond and gold, and the Ender Dragon was defeated. There really wasn't much to do in the world anymore, so you had to get very creative. My friends and I, we were creative enough. We understood the game very well. Aaron was our redstone guy. If you needed anything powered, he would find a way to build it, and make it better than any tutorial could ever tell you. Myself, I made a majority of buildings, and even started working on a city. We had a few guys who would work on supplies, planting, harvesting, anything that was needed. Lastly, we had Graham. He did all the magical stuff, potions, enchanting, and he had us build him a mob trap so he could get an outrageous amount of experience whenever he wanted to. Of course, we had the randoms who would join, the occasional troll, and sometimes we would have someone who joined our group as a regular. We had all fought the Ender Dragon before. We could do it fairly quick. Aaron and I and the majority of the group would take out the crystals and fight the Ender Dragon. Garam, however, would stay underground working on potions for the battle and have the rest do deliveries. He wasn't too fond of Endermen either. That's why he made us bring buckets of water to the end. He stayed in the middle of water where Enderman couldn't get him. That's where I got my whole idea from. One day when I was had nothing else to do, he decided to get on the server. It had been about 2 weeks since the Ender Dragon was beaten. We hadn't really gone to the end since then. We had a little trap that was set up with torches and sand that would send anyone who walked onto it into the end. But it was mostly just to make them panic. Well, I had the great idea of using the end to farm ender portal pearls. I was planning on using Graham's idea with the buckets in order to do it, but on a massive scale. I had every intention on flooding the end. With the help of an inventory editor and the /fly command, I started. Of course, this was the only time I was using such things, as I made sure our whole server was legit. However, I was the only person on, and I figured everyone would have a good laugh out of the fact that I flooded the home of the Endermen. As I started going, a good portion of the floating island they called home was filling up quickly. You could hear them panic and teleport away every time they would get splashed, and occasionally scream when they decided to go swimming for too long. It's amusing how much determination to live a single computer AI can give a being. As the rest of the island started to fill up, they became very crafty on their spawns. Many were going under the island on little ledges, but as soon as I saw them, they would be swept away from the water and fall into the void. I kept going until there was a little square on the center of the city and platform I spawned it on. They were pushing each other for what little precious space they had left, and one would fall off the platform into water for every few seconds. I made a few more trips to the island, filling up any spots I missed and finishing off any stragglers that found a comfy spot to sit in. One had even found a spot buried in the ground in a 4 tall tunnel until I floated him out. This all took till about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was happy. I was able to finish up the night's end. After I was sure I had filled every dry spot, I filled up the square in the center. Many of the Endermen just swam until you heard the death scream, and they fell. Well, a few of them managed to teleport to the platform. I decided to have a little fun. At first flooding the edges and watching them push each other into the water and off of the level. This left only 4. This was compelling to me to get it over with and flood the center, which I did, causing 3 of the 4 to fall off the platform. The one remaining Enderman stayed jumping in the center, and slowly his health was beginning to chip away. Finally, he fell to the floor and screamed, but it wasn't the normal death scream I had grown accustomed to during my trip. It was glitching, slowed down. Then it would start over, skip, and drag out even more. Eventually the rest of the game took suit, and I was unable to move. The sound repeated itself, as did his body falling to the floor. And that is until Minecraft has run out of memory. Minecraft then crashes, as does Java.
As many people do when something like that happens, I started up both the server and Minecraft again. I figured it was just a glitch due to the massive amount of water running running and the loot that was on the ground from the Enderman dying. I put in my IP address and in the multiplayer and click connect. Error, world not found. Crap. I thought as I knew that the crash had corrupted the files. Luckily, I had backed up the world right before we fought the Ender Dragon. I grabbed my external copy over the files and loaded it right up. Even though I couldn't fix all that was lost, I figured I'd go back and fight the dragon again before bed. Thanks to Graham, I had armor and weapons with any enchantment possible, as well as potions that will last me years of battle. I got over to the portal, jumped down the hole, and the end loads right up. However, something is wrong. As I look for the Ender Dragon, I see nothing in the air. The crystals aren't on the tower, but no dragon to feed off of them. I noticed next the Endermen are gone as well. I get on the island, walk around a bit, until eventually I'm hit. I look back up and see that the crystals are chaining to what I would presume to be the dragon. He was invisible, so the world just didn't load properly. I save, exit both programs, restart my computer, and get right back into it. The dragon is there, but the Endermen are still absent. Easier fight as I don't have to worry about looking in the wrong direction and having to feed off Endermen. 20 minutes later, I shoot the last arrow into the dragon, and he floats into the air. The egg drops onto the fountain. I run over there so I can get out of the end, but another strange occurrence. The end portal that usually fills the fountain is now just the same texture as water. A bucket wouldn't pick it up like normal though. This just led me to think that my .jar file was corrupted, and I hop in. Eventually, it functioned just as a normal end portal would, except I hear the death scream to the Enderman again, not just once, but over and over and over. The portal finally works, but it isn't what I expected. Black. Then Minecraft has run out of memory. I reinstall the files, including the world, for another time, and the game starts up without a hitch. I get back to the portal and hop in. This time, it is not the end that awaits me. Instead, it seems like an endless room. I can still see, but it's just a faint glow around me. I walk around thinking it could be the end and something, like a potion of blindness is stopping me from seeing it. The faint globe of light is all I can see, and the only source of light in my room is as well. The platform doesn't end. In a few blocks, and the obsidian continues, shattering my hopes of being in the end. The obsidian floor keeps going in all directions, so I follow a straight line. I walk, and the sounds start. My footsteps first, but then the sound of blocks being placed. As I go forward, the faint sound of Enderman begins and increases. First, just the normal grunt. Then, they sound as if they are agitated. The sounds become much more than frequent. It gets louder, as if there were a whole horde chasing me. But they 20 seconds, he begins to drown. Just a little note in the video, I got a bit lost at a point, so yeah, I'm just gonna start from another part of the story. There's a whole horde chasing me, but they refuse to catch me. I start to see the purple pixels as if they are teleporting themselves and me. Then it stops. A few seconds and steps later, one comes, flying at the screen. The death scream goes at full volume. This makes me literally jump and let go of the keyboard and mouse. Silence. It doesn't start up again until I move the mouse. One more sound, a light grunt, as if they are letting me know they are in the darkness, just out of my sight. I go forward, clicking my mouse, hoping to hit one of them, or anything. The pattern starts over, the sounds, the pixels, and the scare. I didn't stop moving though, and neither did they. It continues. Escape. Alt plus F4. They don't have any function. Unplugging the computer is out of the question. As I refuse to risk my equipment, I keep going, hoping it ends. After about 3 minutes of the cycle, it does. I'm teleported one last time, unable to move. The Enderman on my screen stares straight into my eyes. Water surrounds my character, and after the 20 seconds, he begins to drown. You are dead in the background. The Enderman still looks, with his stoic appearance, not even flinching, as much as an inch. 5 seconds later, the computer powers down without warning, and I'm left in the dark. The next day, I sent my friends the files for the world. They play the game without any flaws and go to the end, even got a few ender pearls. I refuse to. I don't even have the files on my computer anymore. Did a complete wipe of the hard drive. Minecraft became more than a game that night. It's a whole lot more than a simple AI controlling a few entities. Definitely more than a glitch. These games and entities that form on our fears, they do much more. It's a lot more than just simple coding now. The Endermen, they do hold a grudge. They have a fear. It is not something to taunt them with. They are aware, and they will make sure you become aware of them and their presence. Alright, so that was the creepypasta. I'm gonna share my opinion first, then I'll let BA Ninja share his opinion. So that was a good creepypasta, I think. You don't really see much Minecraft creepypastas that aren't about Herobrine. So yeah, I think it was a unique one. I'm glad we started this series with this one. By the way, this is a Scream from the End by Magic Merker. It will be linked in the description. Shout out to Magic Merker for making this pretty good creepypasta. Now, it does have the stereotypical sort of the game starts going wrong, but at least it has a build-up. I like that. So yeah, and honestly, I think it's a cool concept. So yeah, they should have added a thing. They should have added though is maybe some pictures. I mean, with the Minecraft modding, it's very easy to make a video of that. Really, of at least a bit of it. Besides the computer shutting down and stuff, but yeah, at least some pictures. But I think that was a decent creepypasta. I'll give my rating at the end of the video. BA Ninja, why don't you share your opinion?
I really liked it. He messed up a little bit when he was writing it. Like, some words were out of place, but other than that, it was really good.
Is that your full opinion?
Pretty much. Pretty much everything that you said summed it up.
Yeah. So, yeah, my rating of it is, I'm gonna rate it out of 10. I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 8, I'd say. Just, I'll take 2 points off only for, the sort of stereotypical thing where the game starts not working. And, another one just for spelling. But if you could have corrected it better, that would have been nice. And added some more pictures, like I said earlier. So yeah, but I give it an 8 out of 10. Be a Ninja, what do you give it?
7.5.
Okay, what's your reasoning for 7.5?
0.5 is definitely for some of the out of place words. And like you said, is the stereotypicalness of it.
Yeah, but honestly, that was a good creepypasta to start off the series with. So yeah. But anyway, that'll be the video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you want more creepypastas, just leave a like or comment in. We'll probably do them anyway, just because we have fun doing these. But anyway, yeah. And if you want us, and we had another way we were planning on doing it when we read, but there's a bit of a problem when we were reading it because I had to read it through a notepad file. He had to read it through Skype because he's on. If you don't know, BA Ninja or Tristan is on an iPod right now, and when he tried to go on Google, it lagged out the Skype call. So yeah, but anyway, I think that was pretty good. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like, favorite it. If your friends like it, share it. If you like all the content on this channel, subscribe. So yeah, but anyway, it's been Chandog here, and BA Ninja, got anything left to say before we end the video?
Hashtag YOLO swag.